Dude, we all do. Go. Hey, everybody. What is up? We are here in the studio, and I am here with Neil, with Stephanie, with Logan, with John, and we are live. We had two things to celebrate, and super excited for you guys to be here with us. Number one, excited for you guys to celebrate with us that today we crossed 500 million channel views.
Billions.
500 million. I can't imagine having a freaking 500 million channel views, and yet here we are. So we're going to celebrate that. And everybody was in town to take a class. We just got done taking the Armed Parent and Guardian with John Johnston and Melody Lauer, and so everybody was here. Like, this is the entire paid staff. It's not that we have other volunteers as well, but this is everybody that is on the payroll at Active Self-Protection. So we're seeing a bajillion comments. And hey, everybody, I'm excited for you to be here with us. We're not going to be able to read them all, but I tell you what, I'm going to introduce you to the staff. And if you want, whether a staff member or me to answer a question, the way that you're going to get us to answer a question is with Super Chat. So if you make a donation, then it like highlights it and it makes it big and all that stuff, and we can actually see it. So if you want us to answer a question for you, then that's how you do it. Super Chat us, boom, you get a question answered for that, as long as it's not wildly inappropriate. Mildly inappropriate, we might answer. So I'm going to introduce you to the staff. I'm going to introduce you to them in the order that they came on board the company. And so that means number one is our executive officer, Stephanie. I call her the XO because I've been out of the military for forever, but that's just the easy way for me to understand who does what. So Steph, why don't you introduce yourself? How long have you been working?
We've been working together for just over 4 years.
Yeah.
Paid staff for a little over 2.
Mm-hmm.
So full-time, not too much long after that. I mean, we started out with the idea of part-time help, and then it just
that didn't work at all.
It needed to be more.
Yeah.
So
4 years now.
Yeah.
Tell everybody what you do for Active Self-Protection. Everything.
In some ways, I think I try to be a little try to duplicate the things that you're doing to free up your time to make the content. You do most of the video work and that sort of thing. So anything else I can do to free you up to do that, I try to do. So answer questions, short videos.
So Stephanie,
comments.
Yeah, answers the Facebook private message, which is a lot of work. Stephanie does all the admin stuff, helps coordinate the patron members and channel members, is definitely the coordinator of sponsors and making sure that everything is done the right way, that the right sponsor videos get put in the right spot, moderates comments, and frees up a ton of stuff. Oh, we had our first super chat. Jerome Cortez gave $2 and said, "Thank you so much for all you do for ASP." I would definitely echo that. Way to go, Stephanie. So, okay, then next employee that came on board is Bullets McGee, also known as John Masek. And how long you been on the payroll, John?
2 years this month.
2 years this month.
It's my 2nd year anniversary.
Dude, we got to celebrate that too.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm going to tell you this.
Ice cream tonight.
This is a funny story because I tried to hire John, and for like 6 months he blew me off. He was like
2 weeks, dude.
No, it was not.
It was like 2 weeks, dude.
I don't think it was 2 weeks.
Okay, all right. Whatever. Apples and oranges, whatever.
All right. JK gave $10 and said, "I watch you every day." Jay, hey, thanks, man. We really appreciate it. So tell everybody what your role is with Active Self-Protection, John.
Yeah, I'm the videographer. Shoot video. We were on the range the last 3 days, and so we were shooting a ton of video. And John Johnston and Melody Lauer's class, which was awesome.
Yep.
Also the video editor. So just, the videos you guys see every day, I do all the little cutting and pasting and titles and just making sure they're up every day.
So we just got a new camera. We got a new really slick high def steady cam that John was running this week. Firearms Freak gave $2 but didn't ask a question or say anything. So thanks for the $2. That's awesome. Tito Diaz gave $20 and said, "You have made me a better active defender." Thanks, Tito. Really appreciate that.
Tito.
So John, you do all the video editing, right? And you've gone to a lot of classes with me this year.
Yeah, felt like a lot.
And yeah, God, show me the face. And you, again, you do all the editing and those kind of things.
Yeah.
Do you, so, and this guy as well, if you see any of the memes that ever show up on the channel
More
is
memes.
John. He is the meme lord.
Hashtag more memes, guys. Make it a thing.
So the Snorlax one that was recent, people freaking loved. And
Uses headbutt.
yeah, it's super effective. Was John. Light_emo gave $1. Thank you. Appreciate that. That was very kind of you. So I think you keep me in that direction too, that you recognize,
Yeah,
listen, we
it's
got to
the internet.
entertain some,
It's the
right?
internet, man. Yeah.
And this is the internet. So I'm like, especially on this channel, on the big channel here, on Extra, I'm a little bit more kind of let my personality out, but,
Yeah, that's going well.
yeah, you're the one that's like, nah, man, you got to let it hang out there a little bit every once in a while. And that was really cool. And,
Just say thank you guys for watching. Keep watching. Big plans for 2019.
dude, we got a lot of good stuff coming. All right, next is Neil Widener, our director. Gosh, your title keeps morphing, right? So I called Neil the director of sponsors for a while, and now he's the head of sales and marketing.
Yeah, I'm
That's-
kind of a big deal. So. And I have the best beard. on the channel.
False.
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 I will fight you, dude.
I'm gonna say that Logan's mustache wins the
He's
big
got
hair
that
war.
short,
yeah,
okay,
Logan's
all right.
mustache needs its own introduction.
Yeah.
It's well, so we'll get
we haven't got there.
Don't steal its
Don't
thunder.
start.
That's Logan.
It's a magic mustache.
I'm really envious for some reason.
And you've been with the company how long?
I suppose right at a year now.
Yeah, just right at about a year.
Yeah, I came on and helped out just lining up sponsors and working through that. And I know the XO biblically. So, and I have a
That's
lot
what you want to say on the internet, right?
Thank you for taking us down that road. We're
Zan
very-
King just gave $2 and said, "Happy holidays. Ask bless you all. You as well." Let's see. Olive A gave $4.99 and said, "Shout out to my girl Stacy. Love that girl." Okay, well, shout out to your girl
Nice.
Stacy. You get the shout out for that, Stacy. If you want us to answer a question or you just want to say hi, you want us to acknowledge you, you want us to give you a shout out to your best friend in the whole wide world, donate in the super chat. We will do that. Tell us what you do for active self-protection.
I just basically look for sponsors and trying to leverage the viewers that we've got to get the information out there on some good products that are going to help people. The way that I do it is I look at something that's going to help me as I wouldn't say I'm a novice shooter, but I'm not a grandmaster by any means.
This guy's done 150 hours this year in gun school.
And I've probably done 160 ever.
Passed the FBI qual today.
At 98%.
At
Thank
the
you very
instructor
much. That was
level,
pretty fun.
crushed
Yep,
it.
That was pretty fun. But like the Mantis was a big one for me. That was a turning point for me when we picked up the Mantis at that show the first time. You took it as a competition to go beat me, which was great, and you did. I took it as a holy cow, this is going to make me better at what I do, and could make so many people I know better. We got to talk to these guys, and they got on board with us and have been a great sponsor. And some other one, the Lucky Gunners and those kind of things. So that's what I do. I go out and I look for things that are going to make me better as a shooter, a self-defender, and typically we test some stuff. We've got a lot of stuff in testing right now that's kind of
Bunch of stuff.
neat stuff that's coming.
So Derpy Dinosaur 14 gave $2 and said, "Nice to meet everyone. Looking forward to 2019." Thank you very much. We are very much as well. A couple more. 28 days later, 559 gave $5 and says, "Seeing how much weight you've lost has inspired me to do the same. After all, you can't stay in the fight if you don't have the endurance to do so." Amen to that. Let's see. I'm down about 65. You're down
50
pounds. You're down
So,
a bunch. Look, she don't want to say she's a woman. She don't want to say.
let me keep
Girls
going
don't do that.
sometimes.
This guy is a rail.
20-ish,
So
yeah.
20-ish. You're next.
I've lost a couple pounds this weekend.
So we've done that.
Well done.
So thank
I like
you.
food.
We have the first one in pounds. Can't stop. Core the goat gave 10 pounds. My finger is itchy and I can smell macarajon. Okay.
Right on.
You lost me on that. Moving on. Firearms Freak gave $2 and said, "Hi all." And Steph, your what? Your fave pest with hates customers.
Pet peeves?
What's your pet peeves with customers?
Oh, like people that comment on the page. That's how I'm going to answer that. People that contact me or that comment on the page. Probably one of my biggest pet peeves are people that have very little experience with what they are saying, but then they espouse it as absolute fact.
Oh, even.
It's really because it can be difficult for people that are really new to be able to parse what is good information, what is bad information. And so I find that frustrating. I also dislike when people just attack and are nasty to other people. I don't have time for that.
All right, we had a good question here from Sean. Sean K gave $2.99, and he said, "Hey, shout out, ask what's everybody's favorite carry?" Well, you're gonna see a little bit of bias here, okay? Because you're gonna see a trend. And now I'm gonna say this again. One of the things with sponsorships, and we didn't get to say this, is that we don't allow sponsors in the channel that we don't believe in.
Absolutely.
And that we don't use. So I carry an HK every day because I'm left-handed, and I went to the VP9 about 4 years ago, right after the VP9 came out. But 7 or 8 months ago, I switched to a P30. I'm trying out a couple of different dots on that. You carry?
I also carry a VP9.
Yeah, with an RMR on it.
They just got an RMR. And so I'm loving that dot.
First RMR ever put on a VP9
Shout out
by
to
Doug at ATEI.
Yep. I do have an XDM in my gun safe.
He says that just to give me crap. All right, Steph, you carry?
Yes, I normally carry the VP9SK. This weekend I've been doing Neil's P30 that he got for Christmas.
I don't think he's getting it back.
She got my new gun.
I carried it all weekend and shot with it all weekend.
She killed with it all weekend.
Really good. Logan?
Glock 19.
Glock 19 off duty. We're not going to give him crap about that because it wouldn't make any sense for you to carry a gun off duty that's significantly different than the one that you carry on duty.
Right.
And so a Glock 19 makes perfect sense. Gun, generic.
And John carries the 19 all weekend, too, by the way.
Yeah, John carries Taco Bell. Let's see. Oh man, everything went away here. Gosh. Okay, so trying to keep up. Al Nice 2G gave $4.99. Said thanks for all you do for your viewers. Merry Christmas and God bless
Merry
to
Christmas.
you as well. Merry Christmas. God bless you. Alamo Gordian gave $50. Woo! Woo! Great to meet you all. I tell people to subscribe all the time. Where's that coffee? I was out of town when you were in Las Cruces, New Mexico. And Chad, hey Chad, sorry I missed you, bro. We'll be back before too long, I promise. Eric Sorensen gave $5 and asked how many of you are carrying right now, and if not, why?
Don't look at
Who are you looking at?
The large majority of us are carrying.
It's a very safe room. We'll just say it that way.
Room.
Let's just say 3 of us are carrying right now.
3 of us? I have to figure out who the other 2
I'm staged.
Somebody,
I'm staged right here.
Are we really just showing guns?
Yeah, I'm staged right now.
Demonetized.
Right. It showed a gun. Let's see. Fast Edge Anvil gave $5 and said you've inspired me to train as much as I can. Awesome, man. That's
awesome
really the biggest goal in the channel. Thank you so much. Let's see. Karam19 gave $4.99 and he says, what is the best thing you learned from the Parent Guardian course? I took the course and I highly recommend it. Citizens Defense Research. I think we all learned some good stuff. I would say for me, it made me really think about, my kids are a little older. I have teens. About moving them out of my way. And some of the tricks for doing that were big for me, Neil.
I learned the 2 main things that I took from that is if you've ever heard John do a shout out to Cody, that's Steph and I's youngest, who's 13 and has some special needs. Moving around somebody that is about my size,
bigger than me.
and for bigger than Steph. And then the other one is we have our first grandchild, and I spent a significant amount of time today thinking
Dude, you
about.
are so old.
But yeah, just handling, the single hand draw and those kind of things. Really, I got a lot out of it today.
Steph?
I will pretty much echo exactly what Neil said. I thought I think did a really good job explaining different techniques and the whys of them, so then you can apply them to your situation. Understand them. I appreciated that.
No.
Yeah, I have to agree. The working and moving in and around people who may not, loved ones that may not understand what's going on or be really compliant because they're not aware enough to understand what's happening. Being able to move around them and move them as needed to protect them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good stuff.
I will
John-
add, can I add one thing though? You know, one of the things that I really liked is they put context to everything that they taught,
Yeah.
but then they never said this is the way.
Mhm.
They said this is
A
a way.
Mhm.
Now think through that for your scenario. And so Steph and I got to spend a significant amount of time
Mm.
this afternoon with our buddy Lee, who is the same size as Cody, who is one of Cody's heroes, doing the drills. And it was, you know, it was fun to do that and
Nice.
think through how that's going to work for us.
Right on.
John, you were filming, not taking as a student. You didn't get to fire any shots, but what you stood out to you?
Yeah, the teachers, I guess, as people, John and Melody are good people. I
Mhm.
think they really want to teach people and really want to give people the best that they can. And especially John, I felt like if I was taking a class, I'd want to take the one that we took Friday.
Yeah, testing standards.
Yeah, a lot of shooting, a lot of just raw skills and stuff. You know, obviously don't want to give everything away. We'll have videos coming out on it and stuff, but I think I could train under them. And so
Yeah.
I think that's important when you're training. You want to find somebody you can train under. So
All right, Dave H gave $4.99 and said, my 16-year-old son and I were shot at in Phoenix. Not surprising. Let's see. I
Wasn't
remember to
me.
use cover and the correct time to present. He was arrested and we were okay. G45. I'm really glad you're okay, bro. Walter and Emoto gave $20. Said, aloha, John and Asp crew. Congrats on the 500 million views. Thank you, my friend.
Mahalo.
No problem.
I appreciate all the hard work you do every day. Wish you all an even greater 2019. Aloha from Maui. Aloha to you, my friend.
Let's go train there.
Let's go train there. Let's do that. Byron Singer gave $10. Said, hey, John, next time I'm in Arizona to see my daughter, I'd love to meet you and chat with you and train. I'm working with you at CCA to become a CCW instructor and would love to talk. I need an email from you. Byron, happy to do that. And happy to chat with you. So instead of blurting it out on here, if you go to on your YouTube app, go to the channel, there's a contact email on there. It goes to me. So send me an email there. Happy to help you, man, in any way I can. Trying to get through these, and then I still want to introduce you to Logan.
All right.
And his mustache.
Yes.
There's
Ace
some more
Man W
introductions.
gave $5 and he says, as a guy that always that carries and competes with XDs, still have all the wisdom you share with your viewers. Hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. You too, man. And listen, if you the cool part is you're not going to be at my gunfight. I'm not going to be at your gunfight, and so you carry whatever you want. D gave $9.99. Please recommend a nice laser and red dot sight for my Ruger Vaquero.
Oh, hello.
Thanks for all your hard work, John.
Let's all look at Logan.
I'm not aware of any
For a Vaquero?
for Vaquero.
So the first thing that I would recommend that you put on your Ruger Vaquero is a Glock 19. And then we can talk about lasers and red dots all day long from there.
I have no
I
clue.
seriously would have no idea what to put on a Vaquero.
No, I'm certain it can be done.
I'm sure, I mean, it can be
Certainly
done,
can be done.
Call Doug at ATEI.
right?
Right? Yeah.
Doug, there you go, make Doug. I'm sure he's going to love
Thanks,
that.
Doug.
Thanks, Doug. Mike Nostrum gave $5.56. He went 556 there and said,
Well
Saint
done.
556.
Well done.
Daniel G gave $4.99. Said, hello, my stepdad's car recently got broken into. What should one do if we witness the perps? The cameras recorded it all, but too blurry to see. My suggestion is if it's just stuff in the car, be a good witness. Don't get involved there, because if you jump out there and go, hey, man, what's going on? They might turn on you. That becomes then a chance for you to get injured when you didn't have to. Let the car insurance company take care of that and stay in. I learned that firsthand. Actually, I almost went out and pointed a shotgun at a couple kids that were pranking my truck because I thought they were stealing it. So things to be careful of. Ron Cowan gave $1.99. Hey, John, it's great to see you doing so well. Thank you, Mr. Cowan. I appreciate you so much. He's one of our martial arts instructors. So, okay, before we go any farther, I know Jared and D, we got to get some stuff. Okay, so D gave $4.99. He says, you made me donate another $5 just to tell you guys it was a joke. Solid, bro. Well done.
Well done.
Trolled us to the nines. Man, swish. Last one, Jared S gave $4.99. He says, I carry a Walther P99 and I have trouble carrying it concealed completely with just a t-shirt. What do you think about carrying a smaller gun for the summer? You know, you're always going that balance between concealment and capacity and size. I really do think for most people, the right belt and right holster, you can almost always carry a bigger gun than you think you can if you do that the right way. Okay, before we do anything more, I'm going to introduce you to Logan. We have not done that, and to his incredible mystical mustache.
Mystical now.
It is a mystical magic mustache
It really is.
of intimidation
Yes.
+2.
Okay.
I believe it causes spontaneous ovulation in men.
Dudes.
In dudes.
Possible.
It causes as many problems as it helps.
So Logan is the newest employee at Active Self-Protection. He is a peace officer here in the fine state of Arizona. We're going to leave it there because we should. That's where we want to leave it. So Logan, how long have you been working with us?
I unofficially we've been chatting for a couple of years now about law enforcement stuff. So anytime John has a question about something he sees in a video that's law enforcement related, he's asked me a couple other folks, law enforcement folks that he pulls for that kind of stuff, and just to get our perspective on tactics and things he's not familiar with, and just came on a couple months ago as I guess consultant and moderating some comments on the YouTube and
So this man, for the last couple of months, God bless him, comes home from a hard day of actual, being a peace officer in the world, and reads comments on the intertubes.
Your comments.
Yes.
Nice.
And how's that going for you? How's that going for your emotional soul?
It's I thought working in law enforcement for 18 years, I thought I'd seen just about all the things that there were to see, and
Not so much.
Yeah, it gets dark.
YouTube is a different place.
It's a dark and scary world out there. And when people can hide behind a username, they say stupid things. It's just the truth. All right, Veritas93 Chuck gave $2.99 and gave a big heart and said, "You stressing spiritual fitness, Sola Christus." Amen, Sola Christus to that. I love Jesus. Mason Haynes donated $1.99. What are you doing, Dobby? Dobby donated $1.99. He didn't say anything. He is an official staff member too. He's just not a paid staff member at this time. We got to figure all that stuff out. So anyhow, you guys, I just want you to know that we appreciate you. What a huge milestone, man. 500 million views.
Yeah.
And this whole thing just started as a fluke. I mean, really, honestly, and YouTube was a fluke because, it was simply a way for me to keep the videos in one spot. And then YouTube was like, "Hey, you can monetize if you want." And I was like, money's not bad. So we started doing that. And this was never supposed to be this thing. So the fact that it has become as big as it is, I mean, we got 1.25 million subscribers. We could have celebrated that today too. 1.25 million last week.
We should just celebrate.
Yeah. So I tell you what we're going to do. All of these fine folks and my family and I, we're going to go out and grab some dinner. So I tell you what, you're